Hello and welcome to this bite-sized video on the Employment Tribunal project. On this bite-sized video, we will show you how to register your organization with MyHMCTS, invite users within your organization on MyHMCTS, and also submit a notice of change, sometimes called notice of act-in, and how to find your case. Before you can use MyHMCTS, you will first need to register your organization. Within your organization, you will need to have a MyHMCTS account administrator. Registration can be completed now or once you're aware of an ET claim and you wish to use the service. Once you have registered, the account will take up to a couple of days to be set up. You will then be notified when your account is ready to use. The MyHMCTS account administrator can then invite users within your organization to have access to MyHMCTS so that they can access employment tribunal cases. The following clip will guide you and show you how to register your organization on MyHMCTS. Once you've typed in MyHMCTS in your search engine, there'll be two links. The key one that you need to link on is the Register for MyHMCTS, Online Case Management for Professionals. Here it will give you information about MyHMCTS, and if you scroll down, it will take you to create a MyHMCTS account for your organization. Once you're ready, you click on the green box there where you create an organization MyHMCTS account. There's a few bits of information before you start, and once you are happy to register your organization, tick that box and you click on Start. The first question that would appear will be asking you what type of organization you're registering, and then you enter your organization's name and the company's house number if you have one. Then you would input your registered address of the organization, there'll be a question of if you have a DX. The next question will be who is your organization registered with, and in that drop down you can choose the relevant regulatory organization. Here you can choose the services that your organization needs access to. So currently this is the list that's available on MyHMCTS. For this example is employment claims. The next question is about if you have a PBA account. And then here you need to provide the contact details of the MyHMCTS administrator. There will be questions about are you as an individual registered with a regulator? And again you select the relevant box. And then finally there's a final page to check your answers, and if you're happy with all the data that you've inputted onto this, once you've read the terms and conditions, you can check that box and then confirm and submit. What will happen next? This will then go to a team to review the answers you've put onto the questions and then approve if it's all correct, and then you get an email notification confirming that the organization has been registered. And then the MyHMCTS administrator can then log in from there onwards. Now that your MyHMCTS administrator has had the organization registered onto MyHMCTS, they can now invite users onto the system. First, you go into the same link for register for MyHMCTS. On the previous clip, you'd used the following link, create a MyHMCTS account. But now what you would do, you'd scroll further down and click on this link as your account's already been created. This will now take you to the login page. Here you would log in using the details that's been given to you. And when you log in, you'd see the organization details and the email of the account administrator. To invite users, you click on users and click on the invite user green box there, and you would put in the details of the user you wish to invite onto MyHMCTS. Then you can allocate the permissions that specific user can have. Manage cases will give you that user a view, create and progress cases. And the other permissions can be allocated if relevant. You can tick more than one depending on what you want to give to that specific user. Once you click on send invitation, an email will now go to that user that's been invited, and they will be able to activate their account onto MyHMCTS. Here you can monitor if the account's been activated. Currently it's pending, and once that user's activated their account, that will change the status onto active. When an ET1 form is accepted by the tribunal and served onto the respondent, the served documents where cases are eligible to be used on MyHMCTS will include a leaflet which will provide you a 16-digit number. This will allow you to log on to MyHMCTS and use the new ET3 response form. Once you have been invited as a user of MyHMCTS by your system account administrator, you will then need to submit a notice of change via MyHMCTS to add you as the legal representative on the case. This will then give you access to the case. The Employment Tribunal will have provided you with a case-specific 16-digit reference number for you to carry out the notice of change process. This little video will show you how to find your case on MyHMCTS. On this scenario, you would have submitted a notice of change on a case, and you would have logged in onto the system. Once you're in, on the left-hand side, you would choose the employment jurisdiction. The case type would be either England and Wales-singles or Scotland-singles RET. You could see on the left-hand side, there's several filtered options as well. You can search via the case number or submission reference number, claimant's last name and first name. Once you click on apply, it will bring up all the cases that you have submitted a notice of change on, and you'd see the details. And this is the same for Scotland. So once you find your case, you can click on the blue link and that will take you to the relevant case.